Hello, and thank you so very much for joining me tonight. Today, we're going to be doing some energy work, of course, but you can always just use this as a video to soothe you, to help you relax, to work with intentions perhaps as well, communicate to your subconscious, or if you want to work with the energy work concepts here and you're open to that, you could use it as such, okay? But what we're doing today needs not tons of explanation necessarily, but we want to seal off the weak spots in our auric field, in our energetic field, our mental field, emotional field. And as an example, I don't mean rejecting the fact that, we still get angry, or rejecting the fact that we might have lustful thoughts sometimes and condemning ourselves in some way, rejecting the human nature of ourselves. What I do mean is about treating and cauterizing, in a sense, energetically, these trigger points or these sensitive points so that we can build a sort of, thick skin of sorts, so that things can roll off our back, so that we may not take things as personally. And I don't mean to be spooky here, but so that these triggers that we have, whatever they may be, do not attract more negative energy, right? Like, getting angry is normal and it has value, it has strength. There are purposes to anger. However, getting angry over things you can't change, getting angry at yourself in a really intense way, for example, can attract I'll put it as like anger entities, into your life that can be a bit more just disruptive, right? So we're basically going to be working to heal, mend, treat these tender spots, these holes, these doorways, these vulnerabilities of sorts. And again, I don't mean to say that being vulnerable is bad. I'm just trying to choose words here that come to mind that reflect what my intentions are. I hope you can hear from your heart and know what I'm trying to say. And we're going to be using some light, so not just these lights, but some light in this session, the RGB light, to support working through these fields. Okay? So, I have a candle burning already, if you can see, holding space for our work today. But I'd love for you to take a moment and declare your space as a safe space for you to receive this energy work session, or a safe space for you to simply relax and talk to your subconscious mind a little bit, chew on some yummy ideas perhaps, or what I find to be yummy. I realize we all do not have the same appetites. I'm going to be using some cypress as a purification, as an acknowledgement to these triggers. When someone brings this up, I get, and triggers aren't bad either, right? So please don't come and, I'm not accusing, please don't accuse me. Listen with your heart, alright? But to find these spots, these vulnerabilities, these places in ourselves that we assign our higher self, our higher mind to identify, that could use a little extra attention, care, reinforcement, empowerment, so that we are not taking things so personally, so we're not letting things attach to us, so we're not carrying this thought or this pattern, this loop with us throughout our days. It's influencing the decisions we make. It's influencing how we allow ourselves to receive from the world and our relationships, how we communicate, etc. So again, cypress. And we're going to be just combing through the aura here with the intention to identify these points, these vulnerable places, these fontals, that need a little, I almost want to say calcification, excuse me there, a little crystallization, a little reinforcement. In a way, you might consider closing the door on what hurt you, not so you reject it, not so you don't learn from it, not so it's not part of your story. Those things in our lives are very important, but so we can be empowered working through them, use our pure awareness and not our skewed awareness to navigate. Oh my gosh, so sorry about that. My little button down jeans are getting caught on a piece of my mic stand here. I'm so sorry. So is it an anger trigger for you? Is it a worthlessness trigger? Is it or a soft spot in your confidence or your authenticity and any ability? Is it the feeling of not being good enough? Is it someone telling you what they think is best for you? Is it someone accusing you of something when they don't know shit about you? It's okay, I'm on YouTube. I read comments. I could definitely be triggered. And sometimes I get a little sassy reply and then I delete it because I'm like, I really didn't mean to do that. So, we're just setting that intention to allow our higher self to light up these points for us. Light them up, light them up, light them up. And I'm channeling through a freshness, a security, an intention, again, of empowerment, your own alignment, your own will, your sovereignty, your inner peace, your knowing of yourself, and your controlling, in a way, of what you engage with. And this happens here too. Fortifying your spirit, fortifying your confidence, your boundaries. Fortifying, fortifying, fortifying. Excuse me. Now we're going to work with, where did I put it? I'll be using this sandalwood incense rope. To purify these spots and empower them simultaneously. Purification and empowerment. Okay. Sending this in, sending this in, sending this into the spaces to purify them. A energetic antiseptic and an energetic vitamin E. Nutrients, energetic nutrients to support your elasticity, your flexibility, your resilience to these sensitivities. deep within the most intricate channels, pathways, neural pathways, meridians, finding the smoke, the air, going to pinpointing each and every little spot, each and every tender space. It's like a bruise, it's like a wound, and it takes time to heal. And sometimes they become stronger, but sometimes they haven't yet healed, and another thing kind of hurts it. And then we get like a scar tissue effect, right? So we're looking here to most effectively heal energetically these tender spots, these bruises, these soft spots, these trigger spots for your personal empowerment, your sense of self. Remembering, of course, always how strong, how powerful, how impervious you can be. Alright. Stomach's gonna make a noise. Alright, now if lights bother you, I gave you a warning. But we're going to be using RGB to seal these doorways, to treat this in almost an infrared sort of treatment to the membranes, to the layers, each and every layer, fortifying, and that's why we're taking these three. There's representation, there's intention. So we're going to start with red. Sealing, treating, healing, going through, harmonizing, stability, strength, vitality, bringing the blood, bringing the circulation, we could say, to these points. Pardon me for bumping. Okay, almost done with the red. Right, now we're working with green. The fertility, the growth, growing your, treating the soil, planting the seeds. Seeds of stability, resilience, impervious. I don't know what the word for that would be. Impervity? I don't think that's it. Seed planting into your spaces. Watering the seeds, the emotional kind of layer, if you will, the spiritual layer to all of this, channeling through to the light, through the conduit, through the light, through the intention. The intention is the most important part. Allow these spaces to be watered, to be resilience. Feel how that stuff just rolls off your back. Interesting. And move on to what's important to you, to what's meaningful, to what's in alignment to you without the little buggies trying to sway you from or test you, right? Or attach to you or drain you. Not even, dude. Get out of here. You wish. Alright. A mastery of your triggers, of your soft spots, of your delicate nature. Not to be a robot, just to remain empowered, always. Okay, just gonna use a little of my Atmosphere Mist. Well, the brand is Atmosphere. It's made by Angela Mary Magic, and this is the Moon Magic. And it's very empowering, very powerful, very, very, very powerful. Like a full moon, you know. I use so much of this. There we go. I told you I gotta get more soon. Empower the aura. Empower, empower. Nothing can mess with you, dude. Nothing. You are spirit. You are matter. You are a child of divine forces. Your highest archetypal parents, we could say, or where you come from, is of the gods. And always remember that, please. We're gonna fluff that. I'm seeing like dominoes for some reason. Please forgive the background noises. Right. Well, I hope you feel good. I hope you feel yes. And relaxed too. It is truly my honor to be able to connect with you. Thank you so very much to those of you on Patreon supporting my work. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To those of you who purchased my book, thank you so much. It blows my mind that there's even that's even real. Thank you. To those of you I've been so blessed to work with for Reiki training specifically, but just to nerd out and talk about cool shit like this. Thank you. It is such an honor for me. Truly, thank you so, so much. And for you and everyone here, thank you for allowing me to share a tiny piece of your path tonight, and for being such a significant part of mine. From the very bottom of my heart, I bow to the divine within you. And I